Hello there, it's me, earthmanbrick, and we're back with another TTCombat kit. This one is the PitchStone Church, first of a Wild West series of builds and projects that I'm going to be working on. And yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to go about making this bad boy. I think I'm going to spray paint the sheets, probably a grey colour. Yeah, grey seems as good a colour as any. And yeah, this comes on, let's see, this is for 28 to 32 mil scale. You get one grey board, which is just like thin card, and 4 MDF sheets. So I'm hoping I can spin through this one pretty darn quickly. And what I've done here is, because the roof here is very flat and has some obvious little slots here and there, what I've done is I've cut up a box of cereal, stuck on a whole bunch of lines and stuff that are about 1 centimeter apart, and these are all 1 centimeter strips, and I'm going to use these to make up the roof tile. And once I've done all that, I'll see how it goes, but I'm going to do the time lapse as per tradition, and I'm just going to crack on with it. So bye for now, see you again soon. Hello again, and we're back. Yes, and I've just made up this little thing. This is just an old beer box and a bit of card. They've just kind of glued together so that I can put these things back up without them slapping and falling right down to the back. So that's what the build's meant to look like. Now, it took about an hour to assemble the regular build, and we've ended up with all these empty sprue frames. So a lot of nice bits and bobs that we can chop up and use for other potential projects. Yeah, a lot of kind of cog-shaped types of bits and bobs as well. Some very nice, interesting shapes and recesses. Lots of things we can do with a lot of this. Yes, very happy with the empty sprue frames. And these are the push-outs that were left over as well. So we've got a fine menagerie. Like I said, there's a heap of these are just like the regular push-outs, and then yeah, a couple of odd shapes there, no doubt nice and greebly. We've got this nice little piece here that might work out well for some Warhammer 40,000 stuff, because they love their arches and their cogs. So that's a pretty good one. Yeah, we've got these bits left over. I was actually kind of gutted because I accidentally cut off one of the spokes here, and I thought, oh no, I've ruined the build. But no, this part isn't even used. Pretty nice, interesting shapes. Very cool stuff. So that's all of our extra lefty over bits. But what about the build itself? Well, here it is in all of its glory, and it is massive. Bloody hell, it's huge. I have to push it back a bit further so you can see it. Let's just raise this up a little. There we go. And yes, it's pretty spiffingly nice. I'm very impressed with this kit, has to be said. And let's pop in and take a closer look, but I just want to show off a few things first. So, this is the things we've added. We've added old matchsticks. You can buy unpainted ones from like Hobbycraft and most crafting places. I think you can even get them in Poundland. So no doubt you can get them in your Dollar Tree or dollar stores or whatever. Yeah, just because these parts are, these wall sections are kind of slot into each other, and so there's a big gap there, and I thought, oh, that looks a bit unsightly, so just thrown in little matchsticks there just to tidy it up. We've also added all of these tiles, and they've turned out pretty darn nice. Paint scheme wise, suppose I should talk about that. What we've done is we've hit it up with a big stipple of white, and then I've gone in with some muddy brown at the bottom there just to help add a little bit of variation. These windows, I just hit them up with some blue marker pen and some black marker pen around the rim, stippled it with white again, and yeah, these will be moved about. Probably don't want to move them about too much because otherwise they'll come off, because it's literally just held together with card. For the windows here, what I've done is I've added in some acetate, and I'm not sure how well that's going to show up. Let me just grab the phone. Sorry, camera. It is my phone. Yes, working on a shoestring budget here as always. And yeah, I think the stippling's turned out well. I've added matchsticks here just because there was some obvious looking slots. I've also gone in with a knife and trimmed this bit down because it was looking a bit too neat and tidy. And you want it to look a little bit rough and ready so it doesn't, you know, you want to hide all the aspects that make it look like an MDF kit. Now, I've gone in with a little bit of gold at the top there. And yeah, just going in with white it does a good enough job of weathering. And I've just kind of overbrushed here, just sparingly, just to help accentuate some of those roof tiles. I've added a couple of rhinestones here, just for the door handles, because they were very flat. And yeah, I thought that would help. Now I might need to shine this into the light so you can see it. It's going to be a bit of a bugger. Probably easier if I turn the whole thing upside down. There we go. As you can tell, it's a hollow build. It doesn't have a base, which I like. So yes, I've just gone in with some clear acetate, just your food acetate, super glued it in. Just to give the windows a nice effect. You can see it in person, but it's very hard for the camera to pick up on it. Not even sure why I bothered. You can't see it. Yes, very, very happy with these results. I think it's going to work out very nicely for Wild West terrain, and probably for like some, you know, it'd work well in a kind of a Spanish setting, because they love their churches. Very Christian part of the world, Spain. But yeah, would I recommend this kit? Absolutely. Bloody love it. It's turned out an absolute whopper. But that's all I've got for you today, so thanks again for watching, and bye.